Hey everybody, Brad Havermeyer, Hollywood acting coach. Hope you're having a great day. Any moron watching any type of streaming, television, tablet productions, kitchen appliance production, anybody like that can plainly see now, space programming is huge. Space shows are top dog now. There are tons and tons and tons of space shows. So I'm going to give you some tips today on how to maximize your opportunities in space shows. Now, there's a couple key elements you're going to have to play as an actor in a space show. First of all, you're going to be in little capsule. You're tight, and there's a little window. You're going to be looking out of the little window. There's stars going by, and you're going to be thinking about things when you're looking out that window. You're going to be, wow, look at those stars. Wow, there's a lot of stars out there. They look like they go pretty far. You can go pretty deep into space. You know, see what I'm doing here? I'm looking out the window and I'm thinking about space. Space is pretty big. Wow, space is pretty big. Space shows. We're talking about space shows today. And then you're going to have a moment in the capsule. You're going to be strapped in. You're going to be there and you might have a little something that someone made you, maybe childish, crumpled doll thing will be on the control panel, and you're all worried. You're going to be worried because you're going to be taking off, and you're going to be like, wow, man, I hope I don't die. I hope I don't blow up. I hope I don't blow up in the spaceship. Oh, and then that little doll thing I got from little somebody or something that cares whether I come home. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's looking at that. He's going to look at that object. He's going to think about that he hopes he doesn't blow up. This is another key element in space shows, all right? Another element you're going to find in space shows is there's usually going to be some type of problem with something they call a booster. They're going to have a booster problem, and you won't be able to move the ship. It'll be wobbling. They'll click buttons and nothing. Dead. And everybody will be worried in the ship. They're going to be, oh, it's dead. Booster's dead. What do we do? And, of course, you have to go outside the spaceship. You have to do a spacewalk. This is mandatory. If you're acting in a space show, you're going to eventually have to do a spacewalk. So then you're going to look. You got to really show your concern about your spacewalk. You got to bring it in for the audience. It's like, oh man, I got to go outside the spaceship now. I got to go out. I got to fix this booster. Or we're done. You got to really show it. It's right there. You got to let people know that you've got a problem. You got to go outside that spaceship. This is why people watch space shows. You got to get out there and do it. Then you go out. You're going to have the thing. You're putting on your space suit. You got to put the helmet. There's always something. They have to go like this to lock it in. So you got to be ready to do that. So when you're bringing it in, you're like, I got my helmet on. It's locked in, and then you do your gloves like this, and you're ready to go. And then you got a cable, and that's a little cable, and space is big. It's a big area out there. It's like, wow, it's all black, and you float in space. So you're going to be going out to spaceship. You're going to float, and you're going to get in there, and here's where you're going to come into the next thing you're going to see in a space show. You're going to have a problem with the little hook thing on the spaceship. You're going to have a problem hooking it. You're going to be like concerned it's not hooking right, and then you finally get it on. But then a little part of it, because you screwed up a little bit with the cable, it's bent a little bit. Maybe it's frayed. You're going to see that it's not that strong. So you could get another cable maybe, but your buddies in the ship, you don't want to put them at risk by handing you out another cable, so you just keep it to yourself. You want to show this to the audience that you're keeping it to yourself. You're looking at the, it's like, show the struggle. It's like, should I tell them to get another cable, or should I keep it to myself and just do my job? You see? It's like, on both sides, you're playing both sides of the issue. You see? It's all in the eyes. You get that. So then you go out there, you fix the thing, you'll get inside, and there's, is the booster fixed? Is the booster fixed? And then there's a scene where you're going to do the switches. So you're there with a switch, and you got to listen for the booster. And when you're listening, right, you really want to show that you're listening, because you need to hear that booster go off. You need to hear it. So it's like, I want you to imagine that your ear is like a pizza pan, and you're listening. I'm going to listen. You see? I'm listening. And then you switch it, and then it goes off, and it's good. So this is what it is. This is space shows, right? Space shows. So I wish you good luck. If you remember some of these tips, you're going to be able to, first of all, land yourself a space show, and then enjoy yourself while you're doing the space show. Anyway, I hope that helped you out, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.